let's just get to today's video. Because we finally, on stream, beat Resident Evil 4, the PlayStation 4 remake version. So, let us jump right into the story of that. Resident Evil 4 starts out, Leon, you're just going to an island, rescue the president's daughter. It should be an easy mission. No, it's not. It's Leon. Things are never just point blank, period. It's Resident Evil. Resident Evil is, Resident Evil New Virus Who Dis. Let's be real. That's what the game is. So, of course, you go to try and save the president's daughter, but things can never just be that easy. Of course, everything's got to turn into a shit show. What else is new? So, Leon's back with his new sassier attitude from 2, because he's grown up a little. He's not baby Leon anymore. But, realistically, me saying anything more about the story, it's not going to be spoilers, because I swear everybody and their mother has played this game, because you could play this game on the T85 calculator if you wanted to, I swear to God. But anyway, still, that's all I'm going to say about the story, just on the off chance there's somebody who hasn't played it. You okay, kiddo? Yeah, she's okay. But anyway, we're going to move on to the gameplay. Gameplay, it's, of course, the fixed camera angle and everything. When you're walking, and the controls are kind of weird, and it's hard to explain. The controls, they aren't the greatest, especially for modern day, because we're so used to a lot more free range movement and everything from video games. So, because when you're walking, you can't move the camera back and forth as much. You just don't have that kind of freedom and everything. So it's definitely a little weird. The aiming, I feel like other games have done this kind of thing. Resident Evil 4 is probably not the first one, but when you start out, until you start upgrading, of course, your weapons, the aim, your little pointer is going to be, all over the place. It can be a little ridiculous. Even with a rifle, you have to time it right, because your thing's going to be, ooh, as it's, going with your breath and everything. So in this game, of course, item management is there, but they made it different from 1, 2, and 3 in the fact of it's not just everything fits in one slot. You can, you have to Jenga pieces into your suitcase. And, as you're going through, you can get bigger stuff. You can get the bigger suitcases, so you can finagle things in better. You got more room to do that, because, you have a lot of stuff. You need more room. This game, money is definitely a lot more of a thing, and it's actually a thing, as is upgrading your weapons, whereas, in previous Resident Evil games, there was no upgrading, there was no treasures and whatnot. So you get treasures, and you always want to kind of check and read the description, because there are treasures that they can be combinable, and they'll be worth a lot more money then, instead of just, of course, your generic treasure. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that, because yeah, otherwise, you're going to miss stuff. So this game, if other games, the other Resident Evil games are fairly linear, but this one's really linear, and it makes it very clear on your map where you're going and everything. So by the standards of how the game does run, it runs great, it's smooth, it's fine and everything, like I said. The controls for the gun and everything are a little wonky, because they're going off older, and that's just coming from having played a bunch of modern shooters and everything, so it's a little more picky, but for how the game itself has set itself up and how the game was made and it's supposed to work, it runs great. And of course, Leon, I think the jacket looks so cool. I hate that you lose the jacket so early on. You have the system, oh, she just spit up. You have the system where you have Ashley follow you. She, thankfully, at least her AI has the smartness to, whenever you're aiming a gun at her to try and shoot something, she will crouch down, unlike other AIs who just kind of sit there and let you shoot them. But you can also have her wait in places, you can have her hide somewhere. So, and you also have to be careful, because you can't accidentally knife her to death too, if you're trying to use the knife to break a box. So you definitely want to be careful of that as well. So, just be forewarned. But anyway, next we're going to move on to the final portion of my thoughts and opinions. So, my thoughts and opinions. I have not played this on any other version, not the Wii, PS2, anything like that. The PS4 is the only one I played. And I'm probably going to get a little heat for this, but I'm not going to lie. Resident Evil 4 is not necessarily my favorite Resident Evil. It's not bad by any means, so don't come at me for that. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's not. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Resident Evil 4 start did going a lot more into action, and it was a horror series. It's supposed to be horror. Like, there are definitely creepy looking dudes and some creepy environments and everything, like the little portion where you play as Ashley. I mean, nowadays people know it and expect it, so it really doesn't hit as much, but, you know, back then when the game first came out, it was definitely a lot creepier and everything. But honestly, it's not my favorite. I love Leon, don't get me wrong, he's one of my favorite Resident Evil characters, we all love Leon. But I definitely feel like it could have fallen more into the horror aspect that 2 and 3 did. Because I feel like 4 kind of started to set the precedence for where 5 and 6 went, which we'll get to talking to those eventually, because we're starting 5 on stream now, so... Actually, I think I already talked about 5. So, yeah, I'll leave that up there, up here if you want to go watch me talk about Resident Evil 5, if I did make that video. I'm pretty sure I did. But anyway... So, I feel like it's set up for kind of the bit more of a train wreck that 5 and 6 were, in going more action-based. I know, everybody says Resident Evil 4 is like the prime, the best Resident Evil at its top tier, but that's just personally not how I feel about it, and I'm not even trying to, I'm being edgy and controversial. It's legit how I feel. Why are you mad? Hold on. Okay. There's going to be a small child for the rest of this video because she's mad. Hopefully she doesn't spit up on camera. But, yeah, honestly, and like I said, it's not even me trying to be, ooh, I'm edgy and cool. It's just how I genuinely feel. Resident Evil 4, it's not my favorite. I mean, yeah, there are definitely worse ones. Like I said, 5 and 6 are definitely worse. But it's not my favorite. It's not the top tier, the best. Of course, I love, you know, that we get our resurgence of our boy Leon. Because who doesn't like Leon? Are you putting your foot up in the air for Leon? Okay. Ashley, like, she's definitely a unique character, and you do remember her just like every other character in Resident Evil, but of course I hate her. But, I mean, they didn't go bad in the sense that she's definitely memorable. Let's be real. We all remember dealing with stupid Ashley. Oh my goodness, get that PTSD of Leon, help, Leon, oh my god. But yeah. So, I'm gonna give this game a 7 out of 10. Again, I'm probably just gonna get all the hate and roasting in the comments, but whatever. Anyway, go ahead and leave in the comments below your thoughts on Resident Evil 4 or your favorite Resident Evil game. Just which one it is, you know. Let's have that chat. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. You don't have to, but it helps to let me know what y'all are enjoying watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to. I upload every Monday and Friday is review videos, and then Sunday and Wednesday are gameplay videos. She's fascinated by me moving my thumb because she's holding my thumb, so she's done watching. But all my socials are linked down below. From Twitch, I stream every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, starting at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then Twitter, Instagram, Discord, my vlog channel, all of that's linked down below. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!